Because you're like 15.
I can't see. Ooh, yeah, this doesn't work too well, does it? Neither of us are. Well, I'm on screen now. You aren't. Oh well.
Oh, there's the camera?
Yeah, this isn't working. I'm gonna have to do
Wait,
this.
actually,
Also,
it'll work.
hey everybody, we're the Zomgift Boys, and we're playing Four Swords Adventures.
If you put it back, it might work if I sit like this.
I just need to... Hello!
Who's in the stream? Oh, you.
Yes. I have a Homestuck shirt. It's pretty cool.
Can I have it?
If you want it, then, I mean, maybe.
I want it.
You've never even read Homestuck.
I don't care. I want the shirt. It looks cool.
You might be able to buy one on Fangamer.
Oh. How come your character's wearing red? That's offensive.
What?
To people in America. Because red.
Whoops.
Is
because they're communists?
Yeah. I remember I told this kid Pokemon is animal abuse and communism till he cried.
Communism? What?
Yeah.
Anyway, we're ready.
Like you control the animals, you tell them what to do.
How is that communism? That's not communism.
Well, I didn't know anything when I was in 5th grade.
Yes, well, your 5th grade self needs to bone up on his Karl Marx.
Well, what do I even know now?
I have no idea.
I might know.
Oh, come
I might know a couple more presidents.
That's because there have been a couple more presidents.
Oh. One more, maybe.
Since 5th grade... Yeah, actually. Alright, anyway, Hyrulean Adventure. It's a video game. We got... Whoops, not Death Mountain. We got that video game! And here we are in the desert. Doing deserty things. Also, you can see my mouse cursor with my Game Boy Advance. We are not playing Let's Point at Super Metroid. We are going to the Desert of Doubt. Level 6.
When's Kapog coming?
I have no idea.
I'm gonna call him.
Remember how far you traveled. You can meet any obstacle that arises. I believe that. Gerudo Village lies due north of here. Let's go and speak with them. Why do we have Nazca lines here?
Because... Oh. When you went to my school...
It's a burb.
Did you ever go into the gym?
Yeah.
Did you ever notice how there was like little holes in the floor and you could pick up the metal flap and there'd be like a hole?
I don't think I have ever noticed.
Give me my phone. I have a picture of it.
Your phone is charging right now.
I don't care.
The pyramid is sacred to our people. To have a criminal such as Dementor, his presence stains its holy ground. So, yeah, Ganondorf has actually reincarnated since the times of Ocarina of Time. It's the only instance in the Zelda series where that actually happened. So yeah, he came back as a Gerudo again, and this time he just stole an artifact from a pyramid.
Oh, it's like.
Desert Temple was built to keep people away from the pyramid. None who entered a pyramid or the temple have ever returned. They are tombs. But the man has gone there all by himself, for the sake of his own mad desire. Meanwhile, you are destroying pots for your own mad desire.
Like
once every 100 years, a special child is born into my people. That child is destined to be the mighty guardian of the Gerudo and the desert. But this child, his heart grew twisted with every passing year. The child became a man who hungered for power at any price. Going me, travelers, what brings you to these borderlands? I see. You come on word of the maidens, eh? Yes, this Ganondorf you speak of is a member of the Gerudo. But his intent is unknown to me. He has flouted the law and fled for the pyramid. To reach the pyramid, one must first pass the trial of the desert temple. The villain Ganondorf will no doubt draw his last breath failing his trial. We blocked the road to the desert to keep other fools from coming. Okay, but considering the crisis in Hyrule, we have no reason to the church!
Thank you.
Go to the entrance of the village and speak to the guards at the gate.
Dutch Men's is here.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He pulled trout. Wait, can I see my phone? I can actually prove if that's true. I can.
Don't worry about it.
I want to see if it's.
Let your phone charge.
Okay, I'm gonna sit on you and find out.
Your butt is showing.
He actually did.
Okay.
Congratulations, it's worth a bag of chips at this time of the year.
From here on, the sandstorms are brutal. Feels like you will never make it through. You receive special permission? Well then, I have no choice, do I? Go ahead, go on through. Remember though, the storms ahead are terrible. Be careful out there. We can go! What?
I don't know. Do I get spirit orbs? How do I get spirit orbs like you do?
You have to find them.
What if I don't want to find them?
And you don't get them.
But what if I want them?
Then you're gonna have to go find them.
Did you click flip it, Dutchman's?
Oh, jeez!
Ha 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 ha! Ha ha ha! I'm winning! Ha 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 ha!
Alright, so...
Oh. Wait, how do I do it?
Formation, L button, or Y. Purple link isn't lined up with it. There we go.
I'm gonna gain like 500 pounds in cooking class.
Okay.
Let's see, today we had apple pie, and now on Monday we're gonna have Oreo cream pie.
That sounds amazing. The road to truth will open only for those who oppose the inconstant winds.
Let's see, we've made bread this year. I ate a whole half loaf in one sitting. We made pizza. We made cheesy bread. We made...
Ooh, Pegasus shoes. We're gonna want those.
We made a hot dog bread.
Alright, yeah, go all the way to the right. Don't go down. You went down.
Did I die?
Yes.
Did
Well, sort of. You voided out.
Did I commit suicide by accident?
I mean, you're not dead yet.
Stop getting spirit orbs.
You're the one who's lollygagging about.
How'd you know?
Because I can see your every action. Even when I'm not paying attention. Even when I'm paying attention to my screen. I can see your every action. For example, right now you're getting shot at by an enemy off screen.
Where are you? Should I go to you?
Yeah. There's Pegasus shoes here.
Are they helpful?
Yes.
Where do I go?
Go down the stairs and then all the way to the right.
What if I don't want to go down the stairs? Wait.
I mean, we can always just stick around here until it's time for you to go home. It means we'll be delaying Deltarune by another episode, though. Go right. There's a ladder.
Maybe Kapog can be here. How do I
It would be
equip
nice
it?
if he could. You face down and press A. Alright, now go up the middle ladder.
Did I go up the wrong ladder?
Yes, that was the left ladder. I said middle ladder.
But what if it wants to identify as the middle ladder?
Well, that's too bad.
You're not gonna go out of your way just to be nice?
Nope. Because words have meanings!
Does that mean you're a person that likes What's her name?
A person that likes. Yes, I do like things.
Forgot his name. Rain.
I do like brain. It is my favorite organ.
Where are you?
I am in the cave. Looking for a way forward. I found a way forward.
Guess how many spirit orbs I'll end with this game?
I predict you will have a negative score.
I think I'll have 0 spirit orbs.
I mean, yes, you'll have 0 spirit orbs, but that's just because they aren't in this game.
How many spirit gems will I have?
They're force gems.
How many force gems will I have?
I don't know. Maybe 500.
Guess.
That is my guess.
Oh, I'll have a negative score then.
Because you're going to die at least 5 times.
That doesn't lose you 100 each time.
It does.
I thought it was 50.
Nope, you lose 100 points per death. What are you even doing?
This is what I call spinorama. How do I get to you?
You have to just find where I am in the dark world. Yeah, there you go. Oops, now I'm gonna die. Ugh, these things are a pain. Okay, now I need to go into the dark world and finish them off.
Where is it?
The portal needs to just despawns every so often for some reason. Here's your first death. My force gem! There you go, early revive. Alright, follow me.
Yeah! Oh, you bozo. Oh, you bozo. Oh, bozo.
Thou'st fools! Oh, jeez!
You suck. Can I look at it?
It's a call from Bloomfield, New Jersey.
Can we screw with them?
No.
Oh. Where are we going?
We gotta pick this up.
How? What button do I press?
R. I need to push that.
I need to push that.
Yep.
Take blue.
Yeah, B button to switch links. Red link is in the way. Pick him up. That didn't work. There. I'll switch to blue. Get out of the way and switch to purple. Okay, try pushing up. Push the block above you up. There you go. Now you can push a different way. That block only goes down. We were pushing each other. That was weird.
Where are you?
I walked into the caves.
Which one?
The left one right now.
Okay. Did you see the Patriots won? Tom Brady won yesterday. Okay.
Alright, got the level 2 boots.
Let's talk about baseball.
I don't know very much about baseball.
It's a sport. Did you know that?
I learned something new today.
Oh. Stop bouncing me.
Alright, you should go talk to the fairy and get your boots upgraded.
Here?
It's the middle cave.
Oh. Where did I go?
You went up the stairs.
Yeah, I don't think in real life there's stairs in random places.
I wouldn't call it a random place. You're so fast you can even run over holes. Alright, now we make our way out.
Where?
Up the stairs. Up the other stairs. Across this handy dandy bridge.
What was that?
That was me deactivating the bridge because you stepped off. You were going to interfere with me. I have received my just desserts! Alright, good luck getting across the gap on your own.
What do I have to do?
You have to get across. You have to get to where I am. Hi.
Why'd you do that?
I didn't do anything that time.
If I walk on it, will it disappear?
If you get off the switch, the bridge will disappear.
How do I not get off the switch?
Well, you could split up, but the Pegasus boots also have an answer. Observe. I'm so fast I can even run over holes.
I was pressing A.
You need to hold A to get the boots to work.
I was. Did I run into the wall?
Yes. Oops.
And oh my goodness, he's dead.
Here. You knocked me off.
I fell off.
There. Now you should be able to just walk across. Or knock me into the pit, sure. This is hard, actually. Okay. You're free to continue. And the whole reason we had to go through all that rigmarole... Ooh, what's down here? A chest. Okay, nothing else down here.
Okay, let's go up, right?
Yep. We have to run across that sinkhole to the right.
Ready?
I'm ready. Okay, we got a couple points of interest here. It's down the stairs. We have to walk against the wind to make progress, otherwise we get sent back to the start of the level.
Should I go or should I go?
I don't know. I'm exploring. I suggest that you do the same.
What exactly am I looking for?
A way to... well, treasure and the way to go north. Oh, jeez!
Well, if eventually there'll be a turn to go up. Alright?
Yeah. Here, help me lift this rock. Tektites!
No, I can't get it.
Oh, it ran away.
Yeah.
Alright, well, here's our way to go north. still, visitors to this village are truly rare, you know? We of the Zuna tribe live in this village. Only time this particular tribe has ever shown up in a Zelda game. You may not look it now, but we are descended from the wise pyramid builders. They're like cactus people, I guess.
Are we going here?
I'll give you a sand robe for 100 force gems. It's a special massage. It's good for the heart. I was gonna give you a sand massage too. Oh well, maybe next time. There is something under this rock in this house.
Yeah.
At least it looks like there's something under the
We should
rock.
go in here?
Yeah. Let me pick this up. Oh, it's gambling.
Oh, you don't want to do that, right?
I don't see much of a point in doing it. The game will give us all the force gems we need if we just look for them. For example, do you want to know a secret of the pyramid? When we're young, we're told all the legends of the pyramid. There are many frightening tales about the pyramid. I missed that. You say there's an evil force. No, wait. They say there's no evil force. Wait, which one was it? Evil force or no evil force? Does not help, Mr. Guy.
Stop! Stop picking on me.
I'm surprised how many of those hit you. Thanks for the link. The man who came from the south a while back gave off bad vibes. I waved and everything, but the jerk just ignored me. Is that everyone? Did I talk to everyone? I was wondering about and I came across this temple in the desert. Yeah, where was it? Let's see. I had no business there, so I forgot.
You have a spoon in your water.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because sometimes I stir lemon juice into it.
Did you do that just now?
No. I just have not bothered to take the spoon out yet. Anyway, we're going.
You mix your water. Wait, how do you do that?
Oh, geez, there's a hole.
How do I jump up?
You see where the border of the ledge is thin?
Not a hole here. Is there potentially more holes?
There are potentially more holes. They are arranged in the shape of the circular patterns underground. You seem to be having bird problems. I too am having bird problems. I am having your bird problems. Come, let us share in our bird problems.
Oops.
You fell.
How do I get up? Wait, you can see like where they are, right?
Yeah. And now I've exposed all of them, and you can see where they are.
That's it, though.
Yep, that's all of them.
How do I get up?
Look for a staircase. Oh, also, there's force gems to the north. Underwater we go.
I died. Oops.
Well, you ran out of time. Oh, you did die, yeah.
No, should I get back up?
No, just go left and up. Oops. I died. If you run across the gap to the north, you can get those 64th gems.
Here?
No. You already jumped down.
Oh.
Oop, you collided with bones.
Wait, how do I get it? Here. Where do I go?
Into the whirlpool. And then down, left, and up.
Left.
Keep going down.
Wait, down here?
You're out of time. Get to the surface. To swim faster, you press A.
Down?
Go down. Left. Watch out for fish.
Yeah.
You are so slow.
Really?
Yes.
Is that abnormal?
Yes. Swim faster.
Oh.
If you hadn't died, you would have run out of time.
I wasn't pressing X.
Cactus. Oh! I got sucked in. Oops. Ooh, force gems.
What? Did I die on a cactus?
Yes. Okay, I got across.
Oh, where am I?
You are in the sand pit. Get in the cannon.
We need to go in the cannon? Yeah. How do I get there?
You use the Pegasus boots to run across the pits.
I go up?
No.
I was pressing A.
Yeah, apparently the game didn't think so.
Ugh.
There.
Alright. That's too difficult. Oh, I have a question.
Hmm?
If you have the vaccine, is it still possible for you to get COVID? Even if it's a smaller chance?
Maybe?
That's what I thought.
I don't know if I've heard any confirmed cases. But I don't really pay attention to the news anyway.
Where do I go?
Run across the pit. You didn't stop running.
Is that a bra? No down?
Yeah.
Now what?
There is a switch here with 2 people on it. Make it 4.
Ah! Ah!
The wind is blowing north, so we go south.
I go down. So I go south?
Yeah. Is there a way to go south from there?
How do I get to you?
Use your eyes. I will give you a hint.
Oh. Oh, dang it. Is this the blast of the past?
To go west from here, you must take uniform steps and move slowly, or else.
Oh, how come my weapon does this?
Because your hearts are full.
Well... Stop hitting me, you stupid bird. Should I fall to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. How do I get past you?
You jump off to the right.
Oh. Like... Is that sad?
A little bit.
What's the most impressive thing I've done in a video game?
Kill Calamity Ganon.
Second most impressive thing.
Get through most of World 5 without dying.
Really?
I don't know. I haven't seen you do very much that's impressive in a video game.
Oh. Is getting lucky impressive?
Yes. Alright, uniform steps. Line up with me. Get in formation. Or else that happens.
Because there's a thing that you can get in MLB The Show, it's just completely lucky. And my friend goes, "Oh, why don't you just get it?" This doesn't even take any skill.
Alright, well, tell your friend that he sounds an awfully lot like Mickey Mouse.
Ooh, my name's Michael.
Okay, fine, Michael Mouse.
I call this guy Mickey Mantle a Mickey Mouse.
Oh, there's chests over here.
You can have it.
Okay.
I don't care. What's a funny number to you?
42.
Not 420?
Not particularly.
Why is 42 funny?
Because it's the meaning of life, the universe, and everything.
That's funny to you?
Yes. It is a nerdy reference.
Do you know what 69 is?
Yes.
Is it weird that I get yelled at for saying it?
Yeah, no. No, it's not.
It's just a number. What if I'm doing math?
If you're doing math, then fine, whatever.
Is 420 funny to you?
Not really.
Do you know what it is?
It's 10 times 42.
Well, do you know what it means?
Yes.
What?
It means 10 times 42.
Now, what does the mean? Get right.
I thought you were ready. Okay. Okay, on 3 we go forward, okay?
Okay.
1.
Speed?
Just hold the button. 1, 2, 3. Wrong button.
I pressed the A.
I meant hold left.
Oh.
Besides, there are coconuts in the way. Gotta get rid of those
How?
by picking them up.
What if I don't want to?
Then we can't go any further.
What's the mark of the beast?
The mark of the beast is either the name of the Antichrist or the number 666.
Is it COVID?
No.
But what if it is?
Then the Book of Revelation is wrong.
Why?
Because it clearly spells out what the mark is.
What is it?
It's either the name of the Antichrist or the number of his name.
What's the name of the Antichrist?
We don't know yet. He hasn't shown up yet.
Will we know when it comes?
Yeah.
When?
Don't know.
So it's gonna be like a human Satan?
Something like that.
Oh, but what if it has come?
Then the Book of Revelation is wrong.
But what does that mean? I don't understand what you mean.
The prophecy spells things out that must happen in a particular order before the end comes. One of those things is the ascendance of an Antichrist who will be like some ruler somewhere who...
Kim Jong-un?
No.
Oh. So it's gonna happen.
I don't remember the specific details, okay? It's a very long prophecy.
So it's like, it'll happen when Jesus comes?
It'll happen a couple of years before Jesus comes back, yes.
So when it happens, we'll know when Jesus is coming? Sort of?
Yeah.
Oh.
Although, the Gospel also says that nobody will know the day or the hour.
Yeah, well, if it's a couple years, you can assume that it's going to be within 5 years.
Within 3.5 years, actually.
Mm. And it could be tomorrow. The day after. So press X.
No, just
Left?
on 3, hold left, yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Pick it up, and go.
Pick what up?
The coconuts.
How do I pick it up?
R button. Except I already got rid of them, so all you need to do is use the Pegasus shoes.
That's interesting.
And the mark of the beast signifies that you are authorized to buy and sell goods in the beast's kingdom.
So, what's the purpose of that happening? And why would we know that it's happening?
I'm not really sure. John doesn't really make it clear.
That's interesting how we would even know.
It's just signs of something to watch out for, I would assume.
So that could be anything, right?
Well, no, it's a mark that would be received either on your forehead or on your left hand. Presumably a tattoo of some kind.
So when everybody has a tattoo on their hand randomly, it'll happen.
No.
Then what do you... Then
Like,
what?
I would assume that you would be required to get that tattoo in order to actually buy and sell goods in that particular kingdom.
What if I don't want to buy and sell goods?
Then presumably you wouldn't have to get the mark.
So if I want McDonald's, I have to...
That is oddly specific, and I have no idea.
Is it... I forgot. Remember the story Cast of Amontillado?
Yes. A little bit of it.
Do you remember how long ago it took place?
I'd say about 150 years, maybe.
Oh, well, I said that one of the characters, because we had to write a prequel for it, and I said that Montresor went to get McDonald's. Am I going to get a bad grade?
I don't know. It depends on your teacher's sense of humor.
Who was your teacher?
shoot, I forget who I had.
Was it
I
a
forget
guy?
what year I had it and what and who I had that year.
Was it a guy?
Let me think. If it was in 10th grade, I think it was Mr. Ridinger.
Did you ever have an English teacher named Mr. McCarthy?
No.
No.
At least I don't think I did.
He's a substitute that says he was an English teacher until 2007 for like 40 years.
Okay, well, in 2007 I was a freshman, and I definitely didn't have him that year.
And he said he's been a substitute ever since.
Okay.
Do I go down?
Go down the stairs, yeah, I think. Yeah, and then use a cannon. Alright, set yourself up on the right side
So
of
when a communist person comes, we'll have to get a tattoo?
It is very unlikely that he will be a communist.
Will it be a human?
Probably.
Is it gonna be Biden?
No.
Well, could
At
it be
least-
me? Could it?
I don't know. It could be anybody. We have no way of knowing until they actually come into power.
If it's you, I don't want to be around you anymore.
I hope it's not me.
I mean, just don't let yourself
Bad
change.
things. Well, I appreciate you saying that. Also, the switches are on the right side.
I have to go back.
Yes.
You appreciate me saying what?
That you hope I don't change for the worse.
Oh. Okay, now what?
Okay, now send purple Link up to the 4th switch. Red Link.
I hope it's not you. I don't want to be around you anymore. That's scary. I shouldn't have asked you that question. I'm gonna have bad dreams. Why did God intend for me to have a bad dream tonight?
I can't tell if you're joking or not.
No, I probably will have a bad dream. I'm actually scared.
I think you're joking.
No, I'm not.
I don't believe you. I think your phone is breaking up.
I actually will have bad dreams if it's that scary. I'm like a child. Could it be a president?
It could be.
Do they take over the world?
Most likely.
How's that gonna happen?
I don't know. The military conquest and not by his own power. Possibly.
So this person...
Or some crazy political campaign that unites the entire world. Although, given what some of Daniel's prophecies say, he might actually overthrow 3 particular kings.
Like rulers of a country?
Yeah,
Maybe like a president?
possibly.
Could this happen tomorrow?
It could, although I don't think it's very likely.
Yeah, well, I'm sure the day before it happens, he'll be saying the same thing. I'm scared.
I mean, it's entirely possible that somebody suddenly seizes power somewhere,
Where do I go?
and you fall down the hole, and you go all the way down through the quicksand.
Which hole? This one?
Any hole.
Is it gonna be a person I don't like?
Uh,
Before.
I have no idea. It might not even be a person you've heard of.
Maybe it's a person that's not born.
It's possible. Excuse you, Mr. Guy.
Sorry.
All right. Well, while you are faffing about with not quicksand, I am going to actually look up scripture.
Okay. Where do I go?
You go down the hole and all the way down into the quicksand.
Fall?
Yeah. And eSword is taking forever to boot up. I do have my actual physical Bible.
Do I fall here?
No.
Where do I go?
Climb up the ladder. Alright.
We go up?
Yeah. And then we go north.
What's your favorite Bible verse?
I don't know what the reference of it is, but it's... For we are God's workmanship, created for good works, which he has prepared in advance for us to do.
So God has prepared in advance the mark of the beast?
Yeah, you could look at it that way.
But... Okay. So did God specifically make the person that way?
That is some pretty advanced theology there. If you think of God as the author of a story in like some weird meta sense, then yes. But it's also entirely possible that he just allows things to happen and he knows that they will happen.
Oh.
Like, the question of free will and divine predestination is an unanswered question. Nobody has a satisfying answer for it yet.
Well, I'm sure God knows if you're going to go to heaven, but...
Yes.
It's not decided before you're born, based on, like, you wouldn't know.
Based on the principles of astrology, no. As an example.
Oh. So what do you say to people who believe in the Big Bang?
Honestly, I'm not really sure what to think of it. I mean, it does fit all of the scientific evidence, but it's not particularly how I imagined it happening based on my reading of the Book of Genesis.
Who created space? How can there be an explosion of nothingness?
Well, presumably the matter was already there.
But how is it already there?
That is an unanswered question. That is a question that is not answered by science.
Okay.
The Book of Genesis suggests that God created it because the earth was initially formless and void.
It didn't exist.
Yeah. That is what formless and void means.
So God lived on Earth? Or Jesus lived on Earth?
He did live on Earth for a period of about 30 years.
Oh. And, like, Israel, right?
What?
He lived in Israel, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Israel?
I have not.
Or do you want to?
I'd like to at some point in my life, yeah.
Somebody said, well, I got a plane ticket. You want to come with me tomorrow? Would you go?
That's pretty sudden.
Yeah, well, if you got the chance, would you go tomorrow?
Not tomorrow, no.
Me neither. I don't think there's...
There are complicating factors.
Of what?
It's not something I'm going to say on the internet. Makes me a target.
A target?
Yes.
Because you're busy?
Yes. Alright. Where the heck is Shadow Link? Oh, there he is.
Whenever you say Shadow Link, you know what I think of? I think of Shadow the Hedgehog. I was like, what are you talking about? He's not in this game.
Yeah. Alright, you need to chase down Shadow Link.
Where?
He's up here, the other red Link.
I don't know how to get to there.
Well, where are you?
I don't know.
Leave the cave you're in.
How?
By going out the exit.
Oh, shoot. I have to beat this guy up?
Yes, and you have to be the one to do it with red Link. Otherwise he doesn't take any damage.
Is he in here?
Yeah. Here. I can maybe help you against him. Okay, good. You won without my help. Victory! Let's go. We're going north.
My grandma was right.
About what?
She told me don't read Revelation. It's scary.
Yeah.
I should have listened.
Well, you still haven't read it. You're just asking me questions about it. And I am willing to answer them, but I don't know everything about it.
Well, why not?
Because it's a long and I have not memorized it. Also, there are certain things that God just hasn't revealed yet. They are spoilers.
Why?
Because they're spoilers.
Well, he can reveal it to yesterday.
He could, but I think it would be hard for anybody to accept it as canon in this day and age when we've had a canon set of scripture for 2,000 years now.
Well, do you think anyone's gonna believe it anymore in 500 years? I don't think the world's gonna change that much. Do you think?
I don't know if the world's gonna last 500 years, but if it does, then I'm sure there will be people who believe it.
So you think Jesus and God are gonna come in like less than 500 years?
I think so. Yeah, I'm hoping it happens within my lifetime. Honestly.
Yeah, you don't want to like go through death, you know.
Mm. I just don't like the world very much.
Well.
I am the knight of Hear Now, the Doom of the Knights. We were bested by a foe with a mighty weapon. He cast us into the dark world where we and the jewels were lost in shadow. The tower winds vanished and we servants of the crown were turned into monsters. The man that defeated us is also the same man who created that shadowy imp. A man from the desert wastes. He is not Vadi. Your dark twin was sent by him to trick you into breaking Vadi's seal. I wonder where the fiend got the amazing power he now wields. Matters not. None of this allows me to aid Princess Zelda, and yet I cannot go on. Brave ones, I entrust the red royal jewel to you. You now possess 3 of them. Obtain the 4th and bring light back to the realm of the heavens.
I think if Jesus comes in my lifetime, I would like to be like an old man. I don't want to, like, I mean, I don't know. I think that's stuff I'm looking forward to.
I wouldn't mind him coming tomorrow. It would be a shame about all the cool projects I'd have to abandon, but hey.
But it would be heaven.
Jesus is way better than any of that.
Yeah, like I had the same idea. Like I got
like
stuff
that.
I wanna do.
Like,
wait,
cool video games do not measure up to a world and kingdom that is absolutely perfect.
Someone told me that, like, dogs don't have a soul, but I heard this Catholic priest say that, like, if you want to have your dog in heaven, you'll have your dog in heaven. What do you think of that?
I think that is another unanswered question.
Well,
David, when he wrote Solomon, when he wrote the book of Ecclesiastes, assumed that animal souls return to the earth when they die.
Like reincarnate?
I have no idea.
Well, shouldn't God said, if heaven's perfect, right?
Well, there will be a new earth and a new heaven, and what that means isn't entirely clear.
But it'll be
whether people will live in heaven or on earth is not particularly clear.
I mean, if it's going to be perfect, it doesn't really matter, right?
Yeah. I mean, in most cases, when the Bible says heaven, it means, like, literally the sky.
I mean, can you possibly imagine what heaven looks like?
There's... like the spiritual realm of heaven, no, not particularly.
I don't know.
We do have pictures of it through, for example, the designs of the temple and the tabernacle.
Yeah, well, that's just a guess.
Since they're well, no, God was the one who gave the specifications for both the temple and the tabernacle.
Oh, in like Israel?
Yeah. The tabernacle built by Moses and the temples built by Solomon and Ezra.
And it has pictures of heaven?
It has written descriptions of what God's temple looks like.
Does it say? Like, is it translatable?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me pull it up.
Let's see. This will be, I think, in the book of Exodus, somewhere in like 23. No, not 23. Tabernacle. Moreover, you shall make the tabernacle with 10. Hang on. Does it start in chapter 25? Yeah. This goes on for like 3 chapters.
Oh, well.
Exodus chapters 25 through 27, if you want the full description.
Can you hand me my phone?
Sure. And the temple that Solomon built is described in the book of, I think, First Kings. First Kings and First Chronicles. And I think Ezra's temple is described in the book of Ezekiel. It could be Ezra's temple anyway.
Mm.
Alright. Okay, since we are at a gap between levels, let me see here. If I just run a search, will that work?
Shoot. Okay, I need to call my dad.
Okay.
If he's not home, then he can't help me, but...
Yes, Dominic.
Are you home?
Dominic, what do you need?
Are you home?
No.
Is mommy home?
No.
Oh.
What do you want?
You won't be able to help me then.
What?
You won't be able to help me. It's okay.
Are you okay?
What is it you need?
Yeah, it's the door's open, right? In
Yeah,
case.
door's open. Natalie's home.
Alright, bye.
Alright, bye.
Oh, you weren't sure whether the door was locked?
Nah, and I wanted to, I have something on Twitch, but I don't know my password on my phone. I could try forgot password, but, that's a whole process. Giving away $1,000?
Okay, here we go. And I saw a beast rising out of the sea with 10 horns and 7 heads.
Wait, this is God?
What?
Who sang this?
This is John describing the vision he saw on the Isle of Patmos.
He had a vision?
Yeah.
And this is, God putting this into his head?
Yeah.
And this is what the mark of the beast is?
Yeah.
He has 10 horns?
And I saw a beast rising out of the sea with 10 horns and 7 heads, with 10 diadems on its horns and blasphemous names on its heads. And the beast that I saw was like a leopard. Its feet were like a bear's, and its mouth was like a lion's mouth. And to it, the dragon, gave his power and his throne and great authority. One of its heads seemed to have a mortal wound, but its mortal wound was healed, and the whole earth marveled as they followed the beast. And they worshipped the dragon, for he had given his authority to the beast, and they worshipped the beast, saying, "Who is like the beast, and who can fight against it?" And the beast was given a mouth uttering haughty and blasphemous words, and it was allowed to exercise authority for 42 months.
What is blasphemous words?
Blasphemous words means, cursing the name of God, cursing the name and character of God.
That's the definition of blasphemy.
I can look that up. That's just...
And people followed him for 42 months?
That's how long his kingdom is supposed to last.
And then
the act or blasphemy, the act or offense of speaking sacrilegiously about God or sacred things.
So that means God's coming 3.5 years after?
Yeah. It opened its mouth to utter blasphemies against God, blaspheming his name and his dwelling, that is, those who dwell in heaven. Also, it was allowed to make war on the saints and to conquer them. And authority was given it over every tribe and people and language and nation. And all who dwell on the earth will worship it. Everyone whose name has not been written before the foundation of the world in the book of life of the Lamb who was slain. If anyone has an ear, let him hear. If anyone is to be taken captive, to captivity he goes. If anyone is to be slain with the sword must he be slain. Here is a call for the endurance and the faith of the saints. Then I saw another beast rising out of the earth. It had 2 horns like a lamb, and it spoke like a dragon. It exercises all the authority of the first beast in its presence, and makes the earth and its inhabitants worship the first beast, whose mortal wound was healed. It performs great signs, even making fire come down from heaven to earth in front of the people. And by the signs it is allowed to work in the presence of the beast, it deceives those who dwell on the earth, telling them to make an image for the beast that was wounded by the sword and yet lived. And it was allowed to give breath to the image of the beast, so that the image of the beast might even speak, and might cause those who would not worship the image of the beast to be slain. Also, it causes all, both small and great, both rich and poor, both free and slave, to be marked on the right hand or the forehead, so that no one can buy or sell unless he has the mark, that is, the name of the beast or the number of its name. This calls for wisdom. Let the one who has understanding calculate the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.
So number 666 is the number of a man?
Yes.
Or
the number of a man's name.
Does a thing have a number for everything?
What do you mean?
Like, does house or building have a number?
Probably not.
Oh.
Like, I don't know what exactly it means. John does not make it clear.
Do people actually call him John? Because that seems like an Americanized name.
Well, it's it's an American name derived from a Greek or Hebrew name.
Oh.
Let me think. I can look this up too.
Was his name Zeus?
No.
Do you think that the mark of the beast will be Zeus?
No.
Why not?
Because that doesn't make any sense.
Maybe the Greeks were right.
Chapter. Interlinear. Click for chapter. Alright, so in the Greek it is pronounced Ioane.
Ioane?
Yeah.
So Jesus would say Ioane?
Names can have different variations depending on what part of speech they are.
Oh, so it's like Spanish where you could have 7 different words for the same meaning?
Yeah.
Why? That doesn't make sense, though. Doesn't that complicate it?
It's just how languages are.
English just doesn't have that, does it?
English does not have it.
I mean, you can say...
Except in, like, for example, the possessive case, where it would be Dominix with an apostrophe and S at the end.
Yeah.
Other languages, like, the biblical Greek has... Ioane is the dative masculine singular.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, in English his name is translated as John. Anyway, are we ready to get back to the game?
No, I might be scared.
The Desert Temple.
Pray for me. I might be scared later.
You don't sound scared.
Oh, I know I don't sound like it, but I will. I will tonight. It's not a joke.
Okay. He who would be tested used both body and spirit to pull the watchman forth.
Do I have a reason to be scared?
Not really.
I'll have to be a prisoner for 3.5 years, though?
I mean, you could be killed on, like, the first day.
What would you do?
I don't know.
Would you surrender yourself to God?
Yeah?
I probably would, too.
I mean, Jesus says that if those days were not cut short, nobody would survive, but for the sake of the elect, they will be cut short.
It's only 3.5 years.
Yeah.
So it's like
instead of, for example, 7 years.
Oh. So like
which is the length of time that Daniel describes in his prophecy.
7 years.
Yeah.
Wasn't Daniel like the king?
No.
Well, that was David.
That was David, yeah.
David.
Daniel was a Jewish noble in the days of, one of the last couple of kings of Judah. And he was taken into exile, and he got his education in Babylon.
Daniel-san.
Yes. And he acted as an advisor to a lot of the kings of Babylon and Persia. Oh, actually, we need to pull.
Daniel-san.
Somebody's been watching The Karate Kid.
I've watched it before. Daniel-san, what are you doing?
Dominique-san.
Dominic-san.
Ikimashou.
What kind of death would I experience if I surrendered to God? Just being slashed with a sword?
Possibly a public execution.
I get hung?
Or slaughtered by that idol that the prophecy describes.
With a sword? Probably like a sword or gun.
I don't know. Probably a gun, if we're being real here. Or something crazy that nobody has even imagined yet. Depending on how far in the future this is.
Well, you said no more than 500 years, but probably. But you don't know for sure.
I think given the world is going, it's not going to last too much longer.
You think everything's going to fall apart?
Yeah.
That's too bad, though.
But doesn't matter too much to me, because we are promised a new world.
But what if that's not true? What if we don't get the new world?
Then we are to be pitied most of all people. Here we go.
I mean, if God doesn't exist...
Then we are fools.
Then Satan doesn't exist, right?
But there is a lot of evidence to believe that
God's real.
that the Bible is true. In particular, the death and resurrection of Jesus was extremely well supported.
Yeah, but like, I could see why some people would have a hard time believing because you don't have a video of it happening.
Yeah, there isn't any absolute evidence, but there isn't any absolute proof, but we do have a lot of evidence in support of it. That's why it's a matter of faith.
Yeah, you just have to hope.
You have to look at the evidence and make your own decision whether or not it's true. Also, get the hammer.
What's the point of not having a guide? You might as well.
And that is Pascal's wager.
What?
What?
You might as well have a guide.
Yeah, I might as well rather believe in God, considering the consequences of him not existing. Well, if he doesn't exist, then we might as well believe in him anyway, because it doesn't actually change anything. Yeah. That's what Pascal said.
Like, you might as well have a 50-50 chance, right? Well, what are the odds of him existing?
Almost 100%, I would say. And I am willing to bet my life on that.
It's so hard. Like, if you were alive then, it would be so easy.
Not really. I mean, the people who did live in that time didn't believe Jesus either. A couple thousand of them did, but...
Yeah, well, if you hear somebody saying that he's the Messiah, will you believe him at first?
That is something that's very hard to put into perspective.
Yeah.
Like, I can't imagine not growing up in a time where we don't already know about Jesus.
Yeah, but you would have prophecies.
Are you gonna? Yeah, but I mean, a lot of people a lot of the people who knew about the prophecies rejected Jesus anyway.
Yeah.
Because either they didn't understand the prophecies or he didn't fit their ideal of what the Messiah could be.
Well,
or they were just jealous of the attention he was getting.
Yeah, what do I do?
Use your hammer in front of the turtles.
Hit the turtle?
Yeah. Use your hammer on them to flip them over and then attack.
I have to do it?
Yes. They are color-coded.
Yeah, like, you might as well believe.
And like even going beyond just the stuff about Jesus, the Bible offers it explains very well what exactly is wrong with humanity and why the world is in the state it is in always.
So, am I related to Adam and Eve?
Yes.
So, if I get married, am I marrying my cousin?
Legally speaking, probably not. Biologically speaking, that is true for any human.
But, like, how would it work if... Because God, like, Adam and Eve had all the races in them.
Yes.
So...
And I don't really have a satisfying explanation for why... For how the genetics of it work. Also, how are we supposed to kill this thing?
Maybe God flipped a coin for it, for each of us. Like, maybe
I could definitely believe that there was some supernatural goings on involving Adam and Eve's genetics to get the kind of diversity that we're getting.
Was Abel?
Of course, the principles of evolution also explain that pretty well.
Was Abel and Cain their first kids?
Yes, Abel and Cain were their first two, and Seth was the third.
Who's Seth?
Seth is the child that Eve had after Abel died.
Were Abel and Cain like twins? Do you think?
I don't think the Bible says.
Oh.
Also, what is going on here? Why?
Did Cain get banished to the Shadow Realm?
Sort of.
I mean, unless he got forgiveness.
Well, he got protection from God, but he was ordered to go and wander the world until he died.
But he could still get forgiveness.
The Bible doesn't say.
But God says anybody can.
Yeah, but he doesn't say that everybody will. Like, that's what faith in Jesus Christ is. You believe that he already paid the penalty for your sins, and you are accepting that. And only then will you be forgiven, because there's no way to get that kind of forgiveness on your own merit.
And you don't get... And, like, when you sin, you can be forgiven, but it's, like, it's not just a get-out-of-jail-free card, though.
Yeah, I mean, there are consequences that you may have or may not have to pay.
Like, you might do... something in your
like
life could be affected, right?
Yeah, for example, if you do drugs, you could get addicted to them.
Yeah, or, like... It could affect, like, your school or something, like how well you do.
If you cheat on your wife, she could find out and try to kill you.
Yeah. There's no point of that.
Yeah. It is never worth the cost.
I wouldn't ever do that. It's horrible.
I have no idea how we're supposed to kill these things.
Maybe you could ask God. He probably knows.
I don't know how much of a gamer he is.
Yeah, but he knows it. He could just tell you what if he's able to say...
I think I had this problem when I was playing with Fox.
If he's able to say, put grass out of his mouth, I think he knows how to play a video game.
Maybe we need to look further to the right. Here, let's get out of this room. So, yeah, what exactly is going on here? I don't know.
We need to do this again?
Yeah, this doesn't make a whole lot of sense that we're doing this again, but they're dropping 4th gems again.
Take the take the blue one.
They're red.
This?
What? No, the turtles are blue. You have blue Link.
Oh yeah, how do I switch?
B button.
When your dad said, "How was your time in New York?" I didn't like. How does he know I was there?
Hmm?
I went to see my friend in New York, but I didn't know like how he knew that I was there.
Hmm. I mean, maybe your phone uploaded some location data.
Why would you have my location?
I don't know. That was a wild guess. What the heck?
My mom probably. Oh, my mom probably said that. That's why I wasn't at church.
What are we supposed to be doing here?
What's the worst time you ever got sick?
I guess it would have to be the week I had pneumonia.
Oh, it was so bad when I had that.
My mom says I fell asleep for that entire week.
You were in a coma?
Yeah.
Well, you remember it, right?
No, I
No.
don't.
You were in a coma for a week?
Apparently.
That's what she said?
Yeah.
That sounded wrong.
Mm.
I said that's what she said.
How darest thou?
Is there a difference in sins to God? Or
No. If you break one part of the law, you're guilty of breaking all of it. That's what the... Was that the book of Romans? No, that was the book of James that said that.
so essentially, if you kill someone, it's the same thing as saying, screw you.
Yes. I mean, haven't you read this? Have you read the Sermon on the Mount?
What sermon?
The sermon that Jesus gives in Matthew chapters 5 and 6.
How come we depict Jesus as a white man when he was probably definitely not?
Cultural imperialism.
Yeah, like
And yeah, I mean, Jesus was obviously Jewish. He was of the tribe of Judah, of the family line of David.
so he was probably like a black man?
Not black specifically, no.
Like you know what Muslims look like, right? Like their type of skin tone. People from that type of area, like the Middle
Yeah.
East.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, he would have been of the Jewish ethnicity. Yeah. Middle Eastern Jewish.
but do you know who Ben Shapiro is?
No.
He's like this. He's Jewish. And he's like,
Okay, can we look in the room on the far right again?
yeah.
This is weird.
He's a white man.
Far right, Dominic.
Oops. Have you, like, I don't think it's God, but, like, do you ever, like, hear stuff, like, you ever just hear a random voice, but it just means something weird? Like,
No, I don't think so.
like, maybe when we play Mario, I'm hearing pickle, but maybe,
That has nothing to do with anything.
but, like, okay, I remember when I was at the first church I ever went to, I was, like, maybe, like, 5 years? No, I wasn't 5. I was too old to be 5. Probably, like, 3. I remember, like, I was walking, and my dad was behind me, and I forgot he was behind me. And I thought the guy in front of me was him. And I said, Daddy. And then, in this voice, I hear, did somebody say Daddy? And then I look behind me and my dad's there.
That just sounds like it was your dad.
But he was like, he wasn't like right behind me. He was like, probably like 15 feet behind me, 20 feet. And I zoned out. I didn't hear anything else. Does God ever do those things to you?
He does not.
God doesn't joke?
I mean, I'm sure some of the things that have happened to me could be divine pranks, but I don't know.
Remember fidget spinners?
Yes, I do remember fidget spinners.
I remember when I was in 5th grade.
What are we missing?
We weren't allowed to play with them at recess.
That's a dumb rule.
Because we would take each other's. Who's the best president that's been alive? No, that you've been alive to have as your president.
I liked Obama.
Was he better than Bush?
I don't know. I don't remember too much of Bush, other than he got a shoe thrown at him.
You know Abraham and Turkey Sandwich Lincoln died?
What?
Abraham and Turkey Sandwich.
I've never heard of him.
He was killed by John Wilkes Booth.
Oh, that Abraham Lincoln. Okay, can we, try just pulling this Armos out of the way?
Did the guy that killed him support
Not that
slavery?
I don't really remember hearing too much of it. Oh, that's what we were missing!
What, pulling it back?
Yes. I thought we had to kill the red one.
No, I need that.
There are other jars.
I'm going to Knoebels tomorrow.
Really? In this weather?
No. They closed.
Okay. Let's lure this thing away, if possible. Get over by the switch.
Can I kill it?
We need arrows to kill them.
That's ridiculous. Want me to help pull?
Yeah.
Oh! Wait.
Oops, I'm not lined up with it.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait, do it. Start. Wait. R.
Yeah.
I swear it says pickle. I'm not even joking. Do you think I'm joking? Do you think it's a joke?
Yes.
It's not. It says pickle. Can I get a bow and arrow?
Yeah.
Did you ever hear of the kidnapping in Parsippany?
I have not.
Some security president of security at her school said that there was a kidnapping 10 years ago here.
I did not hear anything about that at the time. And I mean, I was here 10 years ago. And I was at that school 10 years ago.
At my school?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Not particularly. There were some classes that I liked, but I did not
When
like
did you
everything.
figure out you wanted to have the job that you have?
When I was 12.
And you got the job that you wanted?
I started second guessing myself after I graduated college.
Why?
Because I had heard all of this crazy stuff that happens in the game industry. And I wanted no part of it.
Well, that would be okay. But do you think you have the right choice now?
Yeah, I think it was the right choice to take the job when it was offered. We need a moon pearl from somewhere.
Like, could you imagine, like, anything else that you would actually want to do?
It might be fun to be a full-time streamer.
Yeah, but you also have to, like...
Yeah, it's not very practical.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
It can't just happen. I mean, it could happen to anybody. Like, I've seen this guy get, like, 300 subs on Twitch to this year getting, like, 7,000 subs on Twitch. And he has, like, this pair of sneakers from Back to the Future that he bought.
I need to know for sure... wait a second. We need to get this, we need to get this Beamos to shoot the orb.
Wait, what was the symbol? Was it the Nazi symbol?
What?
Those arrows look like the Nazi symbol.
What arrows?
The red things.
What red? Oh, those? I guess you could interpret it that way, yeah. The anti-fairies.
Was Hitler a bad person?
Yes.
Oh.
He blamed all of his society's woes on an innocent group of people. He tried to have them all killed for it.
And then kill himself.
Yes,
Somebody told me he was hiding in Argentina.
That's highly unlikely.
He would be like 130 years old, probably.
What?
He would be like 130 years old.
Let's go north. Gotta kill all these things, I think.
I think somebody told me that Jesus would come when everybody believed. I don't think that was accurate.
That doesn't sound accurate to me, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe that could be a divine prank.
Do you really think that would happen?
I think there are some people who are just never going to believe. A lot of people, actually.
Well, after their life, I mean, when there's new people on the earth.
When there's new people on the earth, I mean...
but, like, yeah, it's a very...
What was it? The book of Isaiah? It says they will not teach one another know the Lord because they will all know me.
So does that mean it's true, maybe? Is there any, like, jokes, like, in the Bible or anything that's funny?
There was something Samson said.
About what?
It's actually a pun in Hebrew. With a donkey's jawbone, I have made a heap of them.
What was the reference?
The words jawbone and heap sound very similar in Hebrew.
Oh.
It's a pun that isn't really translatable. Like most puns, unfortunately.
So you're reading the Bible and you're like, what is that?
I mean, it's explained in a footnote in most translations.
How many times do I need to hit you?
You need to hit it square in the eye with your bow. Get out of the way. It needs to wake up and be facing...
Wake up!
Ow!
Wake up!
Close its eye when I hit it. Yes, like that. Ow. What's this? Another bow.
Was Napoleon a bad man?
I did not know him. I would not be able to say.
What did he do?
I don't know. He was a military guy.
They don't teach us anything in school.
Yeah. It's because European history isn't really all that important. At least from that long ago.
When was he alive? Like the 1400s?
1700s, I think.
Well, we learned about the Middle Ages. We learned about Rome, the fall of Rome, and the fall of Constantinople by the Muslim Turks.
Huh. That was not something I learned about.
What did you learn? Did you learn about American history, stuff like that?
Mostly American, yeah.
I learned about that only in 7th grade. 6th grade was like ancient civilizations. But like...
Let me think. In 6th grade, I studied major non-Western cultures. Which is not very specific, and I did not pay a lot of attention those years.
Well, I don't think anybody...
Yeah, Red Link isn't statting down. Here, let me try... Okay, if you stand like in between the two of them like this, you can charge up your sword and set them both off.
Wait, how do I do it?
You need to be standing in a position similar to where I'm standing.
Like here?
No. More like here.
Here?
Yeah. Try a spin attack, see if they both go off. You need to move a little further up. Yes. Okay, double charge and go. That didn't work. I didn't think that would happen. Let's see here. Nope, that doesn't work. Alright, we're both going to need to do a single charge. Okay, get ready.
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, go. You're a little further to the left. Left, Dominic. 1, 2, 3, go. Success. Moon Pearl!
Is this part 2 of 3?
Yeah. Where did my water go? Let's see.
Should I want to figure out how to do this Twitch thing, because I need to get 1 voucher. As long as I get 1 voucher, I'll be nice. Do you know how to add an account?
What?
Edit profile.
Oh, you're installing the Twitch app on your phone?
I already have it, but like I have a different account on here.
Why do you need 2 accounts?
I don't know.
You don't. You do not need 2 accounts.
I need a backup account in case I get banned after calling somebody stupid.
Well, that's going to be your own fault. Also, now you have a permanent record of saying you're going to get a second Twitch account, so congratulations.
What?
Because you mentioned it while we were streaming. And this is going up on my YouTube channel, and anybody who wants to hear you say it will be able to hear you say it.
Okay, they don't know what the name is. What was your point?
The point is, you need to watch what you say on the internet.
Is it illegal to have 2 Twitch accounts?
I have no idea, but you don't really... Well, if you get banned from one, then it might be against the terms of service to try to sign back up. I don't know. I don't know specifically. It's not my decision to make.
I'm not gonna get banned though. I can't stand to watch people that are even like worth that. You know, like extreme feminists.
I have heard of them. Yes.
Yeah, I know one of them. I can't stand it. How do you change your... How do you add an account?
I don't know if the Twitch app supports logging into more than one.
Well, how do I delete the account and sign up for the other?
What do you mean delete?
Like, how do I...
I don't know if you can delete your own Twitch account. At least I've never had I've never had a reason to need to do that.
Hey, wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Nope.
Hey, wake up. Hey, buddy, wake up. Wake up. Ah!
You are very low on hearts, Mr. Guy.
Oops. Oh. You stole it. Oop.
Yeah, well, you aren't paying attention. Gonna stash your corpse out of the way.
Wait.
And I'm going to play the game.
Wait.
Whoa, wait. You sound like Sonic the Hedgehog. Is that your life goal, to be a Sonic Hedgehog? This way, I guess. These things are supposed to die when you shoot them, but they are not.
Sign up button. Yeah, button to sign in. Account settings. Log out. Okay, log in. CB Kid. Trouble logging in. 973.
Aha! While you were faffing about with your cell phone, I stole a human's souls.
Oh, you figured it out?
Yes. Get your butt over here.
They're gonna text me a confirmation code that I am CB Kid.
The Legend of Dead Weight, one sword.
Wait, oh. It's probably linked with my parents' email. No. It's linked with my email, their phone number. I have to see what my email is. What's your favorite number?
744, which is different from the favorite number I gave you before. So what? Force gems! We got them force gems! Everybody get force gem! Na 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 na. Salad.
Pickle.
Pickle!
Oh, now you're gonna admit it.
I'm not admitting anything. I'm just making fun of you.
Are those on your YouTube channel?
What?
Are those Mario on your YouTube channel?
Yeah.
How long ago did we play it?
About a year ago, I think. Gotcha.
I looked up Surreal Canine, and this video on pet supplies came up.
Huh. Is it Surreal Canine one word, or did you make it 2 words?
2.
Because it's 1 word.
I found your old channel.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. You don't have any subscribers.
Huh.
I made it 1 word, and I still see your old channel.
Huh.
Should I look up Surreal Canine Duck Game?
Surreal Canine and the Zomgif Boys, maybe.
How do you get your videos, like, recommended to people?
Make them clickbait.
Yeah, but how do they even get recommended?
I don't know. The algorithm just picks. Who knows how? It is a mystery to everybody. Ooh.
The unboxing?
Unboxing of what?
I don't know. Worms Armageddon with Anoth.
Hey, that sounds like a fun time.
Is it on? Do you have a playlist of it?
Of Worms Armageddon?
No.
No. Of Super Mario 64, yes.
What number is it?
44, I think.
You don't have 44.
I should. I've got playlists of all of them.
Okay, I see 760. Is this just out of order?
It's... I think they are listed in the order I last updated them.
78. Wait, I'm looking at the wrong thing. 44.
Okay, kill the
I see
demons.
43.
It's somewhere in the 40s, I'm pretty sure. Okay, what color are you going to be?
Purple.
One of them fourth gems is going to disappear.
Mario. I added Mario 64 to the end. Okay, here we go.
Do you really need to do that while we're streaming?
Yes. Alright, let's do the thing.
Too late. I already carried you through the entire level.
Oh. We finished level 6?
No.
We still have one part left, right?
Yeah, the pyramid.
What's my email? Should I send my email to the internet?
That does not sound like a good idea.
Can I say a number from my phone number?
That does not sound like a good idea.
But I won't say which number. Okay, guys, my phone number is 911. I don't know if I'll have a negative because I got 300 at the end.
Nope, your score's positive.
What's my email?
Alright, while this is counting up, I need some water.
Hey. Yes, reset your password.
Alright, onward.
Why do I need Google Chrome? Wait, no, just open Google.
It's Tingle's Tower!
What should my new password be?
Are you really asking me to give you a recommendation on stream?
I'll change it. Don't worry.
Then what's the point of me giving you an answer?
I'll just change the last number you picked to a 1.
That's not the kind of password I make anyway.
You don't put numbers in it?
Only if the password requires a number. Mole Melee, let's go.
Wait, do they care if it's appropriate or not?
Usually not.
Can it be?
Alright, here we go.
I don't
Hit
feel...
any moles that are just... Hit brown moles and any moles that match your color. These aren't really moles anyway. Oop.
Wait. Oh, you're winning by a lot. Do you lose a point if you hit one that's opposite? A different color?
You get penalized later.
Oh! Have you ever learned about George Washington?
We've learned a little bit about it.
Is
about
he
him.
a good president?
I'm not... We don't really hear a lot about what he did as president.
True. That's actually true.
Yeah, most of what we learned about him came from his time with the Continental Army.
This doesn't count as the level, right?
No. This is a minigame.
Pickle!
Tingle knows all, Mr. Fairy. People who do bad things get no fourth gems. This time, the person who hit the most rival-colored moles, player 2, loses 300 fourth gems. Now for the order of finishing. Number 2, player 2. Number 1, player 1. Congratulations! Together you only collected 878 fourth gems. That's simply not going to do. And as for Tingle, he must head back to his tower. Oh! You? We got nothing.
How is that too easy to guess?
Alright.
Oh, I just hit a bunch of letters and it said the password was fair, but you can make it better.
Yeah. Yeah, the password strength measurements usually aren't that great. Usually, the ideal way to do it would be to compare it against some sort of model and measure entropy.
Should I make it?
Which is basically a measure of how hard the password is to predict. Usually that is a function of its length.
Okay. Well,
Pyramid time!
what if I just make it 100 times? That's easy.
Yeah, and that's,
must contain
well, it's
a letter.
definitely weird, but it also doesn't have very high entropy.
What does entropy mean?
Entropy is the inverse of predictability. There's a technical definition of it, but I do not have my computer in front of me.
Does Fox believe in God?
Yeah.
Oh.
He just isn't that religious of a person, at least from what I can tell of him.
I need to help you? Oh!
But, I mean, the Bible also says that true religion is this: to act justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God.
So that doesn't say you have to go to church.
Yeah. But it's also a good idea to go so you can remain accountable with somebody and actually have a community of fellow believers.
Is it true people go to church just for fun? Like
I'm sure there are people who do that.
What are your thoughts on Lutherans?
I think without them, we would not have a lot of the Protestant denominations as a whole. I don't know very much about their doctrine, though.
My teacher said, "Oh, name some types of Christianity for me, please."
What?
Name some types of Christianity, and she didn't know the one I said.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What was it?
The Christian Missionary Alliance.
Oh, yeah. We're kind of one of the lesser-known denominations, I think. We're a subcategory of evangelicals.
Yeah.
I mean, human subcultures are nested fractally. There is no bottom.
Aren't evangelicals people that tell about God to other people?
Yes, and believe that that's the most important duty of a believer.
Well, what else would it be?
A solo mission.
A solo mission.
Whoops, I missed the chest.
Have you ever played baseballs?
In high school gym class, yes.
Judge faults Trump for January 6th attack. Interesting. No.
You fell down a hole.
That's all I have to say. Oh yeah, what should I make my password?
Correct horse battery staple.
Deal.
Don't actually do that.
Should I make it like something similar to
I don't know, just pick 4 random words from the dictionary.
pick a random word from the dictionary, Siri?
If Siri actually says it, don't do it. If it's
Wait,
just in text,
she
then
said
fine.
generate random words and nouns, adjectives. Random word generator.
Okay. Also, you're on spikes. You might want to...
Oh. You want to see the 4 words?
That is an amazing password, and you should go for it.
I will.
Just don't, actually say it out loud.
Should I screenshot it? Just so I don't forget it?
Maybe, but don't let anybody handle your phone.
Yeah, but I won't mark it as what it is. I'll just know what it is.
Yeah. I mean, nobody's going to know what it's for unless they are watching a stream and know it's for your alternate Twitch account.
No, this is for my main Twitch account.
Oh. In that case, I'm going to log into you and subscribe to Vine Sauce.
No!
A giant bomb escaped to your Game Boy Advance. You are safe. I have saved you.
It said strong password.
Yeah, that would be a pretty strong password. It's like at least 45 bits of entropy, I think. Add a couple bits just because it's one of only a couple of formats. It's the XKCD format. And there are a couple of extra bits for different variations of that format, even.
Save. And I should be logged into my account. Oh, wait, I have to put it in on Twitch. What was the password again?
You're asking me.
Sending a security code. Imagine if I don't get sent it.
Oh look, a treasure chest.
Do you still have your school email address?
Yes, but I don't use it for anything.
What is it?
Not gonna say it on stream.
What is
I
it?
already get enough spam to that email address.
Really?
Probably. I only look at it like once every 3 or 4 years.
When's the last time you looked at it?
Earlier this year, I think.
Look at
I forget why.
it. Look at it. Am I gonna get a security code email?
I don't know. Maybe you won't.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe Amazon heard what you were up to and decided, I don't care what happens to this guy. Wow, I can't believe that worked.
Yay! Apparently
Was I supposed to get the...
one person's playing MLB The Show 20? Oh yeah, I gotta watch.
Okay, I need you to wake up and help me.
Okay. Yeah, I'll mute it. I just need to watch this stream.
Oops. Okay, we need to go out and pull... Actually, wait, no, I can do that by myself. Never mind.
So
I don't need you to wake up.
So if I have my account linked on my computer, and then I logged into here, it should be linked to my this is linked to something else on here too, right?
I mean, each of them syncs to your Twitch account separately.
Yeah, but this is the same Twitch account as the one on my computer.
Yeah.
So it should be good?
Yeah.
I should get what I'm supposed to get.
Yeah, if they're both CB Kid, then they're both CB Kid.
Okay. I'm getting drops for Madden.
Okay.
And as long as I get one today...
Oh, that has, like, Twitch integration?
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know when the stream ends, but as long as I get one voucher, I'll be able to get 2 on Monday, if I remember.
Yeah, okay.
And that allows me to get what I need. I need to get 3 vouchers. I think you can get 2 per stream, I think. But the stream started an hour ago. So as long as I get 1, I'll be alright. I just have to redeem it on my other computer.
Burger Snake!
How come friends are bad? How come the kids at my school are bad?
Because we live in a world that has no sense of morality.
Did the world used to be kind?
Yes.
When did it change?
Genesis chapter 3.
No, like... Yeah, but like, I mean, like... People would actually be kind to each other. Like,
Some people still are.
Yeah, but I feel like it used to be more. Because my grandpa said that it used to be a lot better.
I wouldn't really be able to tell you in that case. Perhaps the 60s or 70s? I don't know. Or maybe they are just misremembering.
I may need to go perform biology.
Okay.
I need to go to the room where people go. Oops.
Nice.
See, loops, he got him. I tripped. Don't make fun of me.
There we go. I soloed that.
So, what did God say about confessing your sins to a Catholic priest? Is it good or bad?
The Catholic Church didn't even exist until like the 3rd century, so God had nothing to say about that. At least, nothing recorded.
When did the Bible end? Like 100?
Do you mean the writing of the Bible or the plot of the Bible?
Well, do you think there's going to be an updated version of the Bible?
I have no idea. I think it would be hard to make everybody accept it as canon.
I can't be around smart people because you make my head go crazy.
Fortunately, we are sorely lacking in Pegasus shoes.
How do I jump?
You can't. Not without Rock's Feather. You need to climb up a ladder and fall onto it.
Oh, like this?
Yeah.
Does that guy fight me?
Mm-mm. He is an innocent NPC who gives hints.
What does NPC mean?
Non-player character.
How do I eat myself?
How do you eat yourself, or how do you yeet yourself?
Yeet.
You split up and then pick up your other guy with R.
How do I what?
Oops!
I sprint?
You split up.
Right here? Split up? Now what?
Now you wait for me to come get you.
Okay.
But yeah, you pick up the other Link with the R button, and then you can just throw them anywhere you want. Or you can do what I'm doing and just platform.
Do you think I need to get lucky with getting a PS5 on eBay?
You would have to get extremely lucky.
Okay. Because
Here we go. I found
sometimes
the lock
on
door.
YouTube, people do a challenge.
Dominic.
Yeah.
Over here.
Ooh, if I lose, I have to sell this thing that's 100,000 coins for 123 coins.
That sounds like a dumb challenge.
It gets you views. I did it. I think I actually bought a card that was like 100k for 123 coins. I think it was a challenge. And that just means I clicked on auction house at the exact time he posted it. Would you like me to help you?
With what? The mummies? Yes.
By hitting you?
By hitting me? No. Now, where the heck is the Dark World?
What was the first church denomination?
What?
Like, what was the denomination?
When
When did the church...
Messianic, I would assume.
Do people still believe that?
Yeah, you've got you've got Jews who come to accept Jesus. Even now.
Don't most of them think, like, Jesus was prophet?
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of Jews believe that too.
Some people think that he was, like, a crazy person, I heard.
Yes. That would be the atheists.
What's the point of being atheist?
To
Like,
lord it over everybody who actually believes in
like-
God.
because my uncles don't believe, but they all... Because...
Like, I would assume they think they are being realistic, but
Because...
I mean, it's not actually true.
Because a cousin splits time between her mom and her dad, and they was like, "Oh, we have her for Christmas," but I don't know if I should like.
A lot of people
Ask.
treat Christmas as a secular holiday.
What does secular mean?
Secular means like separated from any notions of religion.
Well, what does it mean?
That is what it means.
But what does Christmas mean? Look it up on Google.
Yeah. I mean, some people just like to think it's about Santa Claus and presents.
Well, Jesus was a present,
Yes, he was.
so that's why we give presents.
Yeah. And a lot of the other Christmas traditions were actually borrowed from the Roman holiday of Saturnalia.
Like, it wasn't like hanging of the greens like a Christmas tree, something about the Bible too.
No. That was from Saturnalia.
Oh.
Also, I have no idea where we're supposed to be going right now.
Was Jesus born in the spring?
The
That's what my dad
Bible...
said.
I'm not actually sure whether or not the Bible says.
Well then,
Like, that's a detail that isn't usually gone
well
over.
then, did the government flip a coin and they decided what day it becomes on? Like, well, when
No, like, the church placed it on December 25th to replace Saturnalia.
what was Saturnalia supposed to be?
Saturnalia was a Roman holiday dedicated to the god Saturn.
There was a god Saturn.
Yeah.
And what, Hebrew or like Greece?
Rome.
Rome? Oh,
Yeah.
Roman gods?
Yeah.
Like the fake stuff?
Yes.
When did
Oh, lanterns! Here we go. That's what we were missing.
What made them change their god?
What, Rome?
Yeah.
Emperor Constantine, I think. Like, at one point he had a vision saying...
Oh, yeah,
like...
put the red cross on your...
Of
soldiers
like,
on your
stars in the sky, I think, in the shape of a cross, and the message, conquer under this.
And didn't he, like... Was he the one that put, like, the symbol on the soldiers' thing? On their armor?
That was the Crusades. That was a British thing.
Oh.
I think it was a British thing.
Who was it that put the thing on there?
What?
Who was it that said, oh, we're going to put the cross on your armor?
Probably the Crusaders. Or the Spanish Inquisition. I don't know.
And then they won the fight.
What?
They won the fight after they did.
I actually don't know whether they won or lost.
I think they did because of that.
Like, the Crusades were ostensibly a military campaign to spread Christendom to the Middle East. But I don't know how successful they are, and it may have been motivated economically and politically, too.
How come everything's political?
Because politics is the highest human power.
But, like, people make even a sickness political. It's not supposed to be.
It really isn't supposed to be, but some people get so wrapped up in wanting to live their own way of life that they will resort to politics to try to do that.
Like,
even if it's to everybody else's detriment. Okay, we need to, get a Pegasus boots and let's go to Fairy Fountain and upgrade it.
Isn't the church having like a Thanksgiving party or service?
I'm actually not sure what the plans are.
I know they have a Christmas dinner.
Yeah, we have a Christmas dinner every year.
Except last year.
Yeah, I guess that's also true. Last year was a special case.
Is COVID a good excuse for like being it for like? Okay, so is it a good excuse for anything?
It's a good excuse to stay home and away from everybody. At least if you're not vaccinated.
Oh, then should I go home?
I thought you were.
No.
You're not.
Want me to go home then?
No. Doesn't matter to me. Just means that I should be careful about the restaurants I take you to in the future.
Like what?
Without a mask.
Oh. Doesn't really matter to me, though.
It's your fault if you get sick, and it's your fault if you get other people sick.
I don't know. Then the mask mandate should come back. If
it was repealed under the assumption that most people are vaccinated already. Was it this way? It's probably this way. Yeah.
I don't know.
Moon Pearl!
Usually when you get sick, isn't it like always like not in the summer? It's usually like in the early spring or like the winter.
Yeah, usually.
I remember I was sick. I was sick in March. Remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that.
You got us Wendy's one time.
Yeah. No, I got you Chick-fil-A.
No, because it was on a Sunday.
Oh. I thought I also got you a Wendy's at some point.
Yeah, you did get us Wendy's.
Or Chick-fil-A, I mean.
Well, I wouldn't know.
You got me all confused.
I remember this one person got us Chick-fil-A when my dad was in the hospital. And they didn't get what I asked for. I asked for Chick-fil-A sauce, and they gave us like a bunch of barbecue sauce.
I hope that wasn't me, and if it was, I apologize.
No, it wasn't you. It wasn't you. I would have said it.
Get in the dark world.
That's racist.
It's only racist if you want it to be. I do not. You can run across gaps now, remember?
Where should I go?
Right and then up.
What's the worst word anybody's ever called you?
Probably the F word.
Oh, what, the F-A word?
Yeah.
That doesn't come close to what I've been called. Doesn't come close. Should I go down?
Go left a little bit and then down.
Here?
Yeah. I've also been called a retard. That was in like the 90s though.
But when it was not not politically incorrect.
It was probably politically incorrect even then, honestly.
But
I mean, we were kids at the time, like 8 years old.
And it was okay.
It's not okay, but...
Well, it was okay to say then.
I don't know, maybe.
Like...
I wouldn't know, I was 8.
If you watch movies...
I didn't call anyone that... Yeah, movies said it a lot, actually, you're right.
Like, if you say... Like, especially movies in, like, the 40s and 50s, you know what kind of language they use. Because it was accepted then.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nobody actually cared.
Like how Huckleberry Finn uses the N-word a lot.
Well, I don't know what that is about.
You'll probably get around to reading it next year.
What is it about?
It's a sequel to The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, in which Tom Sawyer's friend decides to raft down the Mississippi River with the runaway slave.
But who's Tom Sawyer?
Tom Sawyer is a kid who grew up in the Deep South.
Is he a real person?
In the 1850s. No. He's a fictional character.
What about Moby
Both
Dick?
books were also fiction.
What was it about? A whale?
A guy who is obsessed with killing one particular whale, yeah.
Does that say the N-word?
I have no idea. I've never read it.
I know to, like, kill a mockingbird. What is that about?
To kill a mockingbird... I guess you could call it a slice of life story about a girl growing up in... I forget what time period it said.
I know what says that. I know that says the N-word because people make jokes about it.
Yeah, there is a black man who is accused of a crime, and the entire community decides he's guilty just because he's black.
So basically, how society works today.
Pretty much, yeah.
I've been called the N-word before.
Why?
I don't know.
That's baffling to me. Also, get in the light world. Come on.
Does it even
play
make
the
sense?
game?
Like, look at me. Does it make sense?
It does not make sense.
But you know, like the type of kids that would say it though.
Yeah.
Because they mean it, and there's two different ways you could say it.
Yes. And there are two different standards for when a white person uses it and when a black person uses it, and that's just how it is.
Unless you get...
Not making any judgments as to whether it's right or not. Also, we need to get out of here.
But sometimes people will say...
Go back.
Sometimes people will say, you have the N-word pass.
Well, I would assume that means it's because they respect you enough that they don't care if you call them that. Also, you're gonna die.
Let me come here. Oh, there was an episode of Family Guy. I don't remember what was going to happen.
Family Guy is just the most outrageous, offensive cartoon ever.
Because it said...
Even more so than South Park.
Yeah, I've seen that. It was like, he said, I don't know what happened, but it was the last day on Earth, Peter said, last day on Earth, I'm going to go down into the...
Can we not say it? Yeah. Can we not repeat anything Family Guy says?
He didn't say it, but he said that he was gonna go yell the word in the out in town, and then he came home with a flag and a crown saying that I respected him.
North. Let's go.
More of that was a cough than a laugh, but I was laughing.
Snake! Snake.
Oh, like me and this kid, like I had from the beginning of the year, I had assumed that my English teacher was, you know the thing?
Eh?
You know what I mean?
How did you not know what you mean? Do you mean that he was gay?
Yes.
Wow. How did I guess that?
I assumed it, and then I go up to this kid in my class, like, do you also think this? Yeah.
Some people just give that impression, I guess.
But then that day he mentioned...
Get in the middle. Oh, right, you have Pegasus boots. Never mind.
But that same day he mentioned his wife.
Yeah.
So I was wrong. Where do I go?
To the right. Or I can carry you over there because you don't want to get over yourself. Let's go. Burger snake!
If I have to really go to the bathroom and the teacher says no, but like I'm about to go in my pants, can I just get up and leave?
I'm sure you cannot be blamed for that unless the teacher is a particular stick in the mud.
I've been had horrible teachers. I just had teachers...
That actually happened to me at one point.
What, you left?
No. I stayed.
You went in your pants?
Yes.
How old were you?
Probably like 8 or 9.
Oh, well, that's fair enough.
I really had to go, though.
Yeah.
And I was not allowed to.
Like, last year I had this horrible math teacher. She had such a sharp accent. And she did not know what she was talking about either.
Those teachers are the worst. Those kinds of teachers are the worst.
In 7th grade, I had a science teacher that would say, "Oh, my eggs."
Burger snake!
She said her eggs were dancing in the fridge.
What?
She just went on and on about stuff. What are you talking about?
What kind of drugs was that lady on? Also, it's blue. You need to attack. So, Moldorm. Yeah, you need to attack the tail. That didn't work.
How do I get back?
Climb up the ladders.
What's your favorite color?
I don't know. I kind of like green.
What's your favorite number?
744. Hey, it's the same number as last time.
Ow!
Purple, that's me.
Stop! Blue, it's me. Is this the final boss?
I mean, it's not the final world, so no. But
But
this is the chapter boss,
Yeah.
Ah! I fell. And you know what's really fun? The a Link to the Past boss that this is derived from. You actually restart the fight if you get knocked down.
Ouch.
Yeah. Ooh, double red. Nice. Oh, jeez!
No, you loser.
I'll save Blue Link!
Oh, he's not dead?
Not yet.
Well, that's not my problem.
Not right now, it's not, no.
Die already, L.
It's your turn.
How many more hits do you say?
I have no idea.
How come they, like, you know those, like, cartoons that were on, like, 10 years ago? Now they all have weird movies?
Yeah.
Like, they ruined it. Those were so good.
Depends on the cartoon. Like, if they're handled by the original producers, then they have a pretty good chance of being good.
Didn't remember the show Little Bill?
No.
Oh, I think
actually I've heard of it. I might have seen an episode
it got
once
canceled.
or twice. It probably got canceled. I don't know. Bill Cosby's been in some situations.
Oh. Yeah, I know who that is. And didn't he get out after like 2 years?
I have no idea.
They don't even get punished.
He kind of stopped being relevant to me after Homestuck ended.
Why? They made references?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well.
Mostly to Ghost Dad.
What's the Ghost Dad?
Ghost Dad was a weird movie starring Bill Cosby.
Oh, he's actually an actor?
Yeah, I think so. It's in an ancient tongue. Let's see if I can read it. Seek you the world? Seek you power? Does your soul despise peace and thirst for more? Does your soul cry for destruction and conquest? We grant you power to ruin the world, the power of darkness. Evil spirit of magic trident, you are the king of darkness. Evil spirit? Spirit of magic trident? This indentation is in the shape of a weapon. Do you think the person who took this trident was Ganondorf? The king of darkness is not Vadi? Does this mean this wicked man is somewhere in Hyrule plotting even now? Link, the situation is even more desperate than I believed. We must hurry.
Do you think God intended for us to have electronic devices like this to help us?
Possibly. I mean, he certainly saw it coming, even if he didn't directly inspire it himself.
I mean,
Link, you come to my aid? Yeah, you let it happen.
He lets a lot of stuff happen, though.
Went into this pyramid of no return just to rescue me? Oh, thank you, Link. Princess Zelda? Is this true? So she's still in the clutches of those creatures. My sisters, show yourselves, please. That's 6 out of 7.
I thought there was 8 levels.
Yeah. There's another world after we save the princess.
Oh.
We'll work together to find Princess Zelda. Let our 6 hearts be one. Now, let us call to her. Link, is that you? And the Shrine Maidens. You're all safe. I'm so relieved. Link, I'm in the Tower of Winds. This is no longer the tranquil road to the realm of the heavens. Vadi's underlings have turned it into a frozen fortress. Hurry, Link. Vadi's power grows ever stronger even as we speak. Princess Zelda. The Tower of Winds. She is trapped in the Tower of Wind, which has now vanished from Hyrule. Accursed Vadi. The princess is in danger. Link, quickly, you must get the last royal jewel and bring back the tower. You heroes have crossed Hyrule and gathered 3 of the jewels. There's only one place left to search. Frozen Hyrule, where the power of darkness keeps spring at bay. The last royal jewel must be there. No matter the cost to us, Princess Zelda must be rescued. Hurry, Link. Look how many Force Fairies we have. It's a lot. 91 we have.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna get 5 more. Boom. End of chapter.
I contributed.
Ha! No, you were dead weight for about half of it.
I know. I've had a long week.
Yeah.
Let the salt commemorance.
Hey there, Anoth. You're kind of popping in at the tail end of our stream.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you want to stay and play some Duck Game.
Nah, not today.
Not today? Alright. Is there something you do want to play?
Probably want to play some MLB The Show.
Alright, I'll take you home then after I end things.
I want to be one of these people. I want to play Madden and win $100,000. Favorite Thanksgiving food: cornbread. Least favorite: turkey. Like, honestly,
I like cornbread a lot, honestly.
if you're making turkey, I don't think it's you're not gonna get the best turkey if you cook it all at once, because it's not gonna cook evenly. Like, if
It is
it's
true.
if it's bone meat, like if it's a leg, that takes longer to cook.
Alright, well, that is going to be it for tonight. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be back Sunday night with more Donkey Kong 64. Probably some more Mega Man as well. After that, well, the Zongiff boys are not going to be meeting next week because, you know, Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and all that. We've got our own plans.
Do you think there'll be PlayStation 5s in Walmart on Black Friday?
I have no idea. Probably not for very long.
Should I sleep on Thanksgiving outside Walmart?
I wouldn't recommend it.
But what if I want a PS5?
If you want a PS5, you can be patient.
I've been patient for a year, though.
Yeah, that much is true. I mean, it took me like 4 months after the launch to get a Wii. Even though I'd saved up for it.
Yeah, but I would have had my PlayStation 8 months ago.
Yeah. Well, if your parents are okay with letting you camp out in front of Walmart, then maybe.
I wouldn't do it by myself. I would have to do it with my friend.
Good friend, huh?
Yeah.
I would prefer if at least one of your parents was there with you, but they're probably busy, right?
Yeah, they trust me, though. Like, they let us go to Knoebels without being supervised. I mean, they took us there.
Yeah, but I mean, spending a night in camping in front of a store is pretty different.
Yeah, I guess. But, like, I guess.
Like, that's public property. Anybody can just waltz right up to you.
Okay, but, like, when we go camping at Knoebels, don't you think anybody can just take anything out of the tent just by opening it?
Yeah.
It's never happened.
Hmm.
That's kind of cool how it doesn't happen. Okay. Would you rather guarantee yourself 1 point or risk it all for 2?
Depends what 2 points are worth.
2. 2 equals 2, 1 equals 1.
Then I would rather guarantee.
Okay, let's say you're in a Madden game for $1,000. Okay?
Oh, you mean like in a sports game?
Yeah. Okay. Let's say you're...
I think it would be a more epic story if you risk it all for 2.
Okay, let's say it's 7-6. Do you get one... Oh, this guy in the tournament is from Middletown. He's from Middletown.
I mean, like, you're kind of just giving up at that point.
Well, would you get...
If you don't go for the 2.
1 to force an overtime, or 2 to win the $1,000. But if you don't get the 2, you lose it all. Would you force an overtime? Or...
Forcing an overtime would probably be the safer bet, yeah.
But you have to... If you don't win the coin toss, then you have to play defense.
No, really? Is that how that works?
Yeah, there's a coin toss. They flip a coin. Pretty much how hockey...
Yeah, I don't know how the rules of that game work.
Pretty much how,
I am not a sportsman.
Well, can I have my charger?
Yeah.
That's pretty much how hockey teams decide the goalie they're gonna play for the day. Flip a coin. It's different
Okay,
every day.
here you go. Alright, so, yeah. That is it for tonight, guys. And we are at like 1,000 kilobits per second. That's not right. Okay, well, bye!